breaking news for Iraqi dinar investors. If you've been following the currency updates, you need to hear this today. Bobby King is back with the latest inside scoop on Iraq's big laws, oil, gas, and budget plans. Experts say if these laws pass as planned, prices could drop 15 to 25% almost overnight because everything will be traded in stronger dinars. That's right, when the exchange rate shifts, your money could go further, faster than you think. Stay tuned because this update could change everything for dinar holders, and you do not want to miss it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for the most accurate, up-to-date, Iraqi dinar news. Iraq comes news that could shock the world and excite anyone watching the dinar story unfold. The government is quietly making moves that could change everything for citizens, investors, and international partners. The big laws that have dominated headlines, oil, gas, and the national budget are all on the table, but there is a twist that most people are not talking about. If the promises in these laws are followed through, they could become 15 to 25% cheaper almost overnight, and the reason is simple. Everything is suddenly priced in stronger dinars. The central bank has been signaling for months that an adjustment in the exchange rate is coming, not as a devaluation, but as a strengthening measure. This is a rare move and one that could ripple through the economy in ways people are just beginning to understand. Imagine a world where oil contracts are priced in a stronger currency. Government spending is calculated in higher value dinars, and imports and exports suddenly reflect a currency that has more buying power. The effect is immediate: prices drop, laws pass faster, projects move quicker, and the economic landscape shifts under your feet. Think about it. The oil and gas laws that everyone has been waiting for are not just political documents, they are financial levers. When they are implemented, using a stronger dinar suddenly projects costs less. The same billion-dollar budget becomes smaller in terms of dinars, and this is not accounting magic, it is currency reality. It is a mechanism that allows Iraq to do more with the same resources, and gives the government flexibility to invest in infrastructure development, healthcare, and education without the need for extra borrowing. This is the kind of move that can catch international markets by surprise because it is quiet, precise, and effective. The key is the exchange rate adjustment and how the dinar is used in trade. Once the dinar strengthens, businesses and citizens feel the impact immediately. Imports become cheaper, everyday goods cost less, and contracts that were stuck in limbo suddenly have a new financial reality that makes them viable. This is not just theory, it is economics in action. It is a game changer for anyone holding dinars or involved in Iraqi markets because the value of the currency now has a direct impact on policy implementation and national projects even on a smaller scale. The effect is remarkable. Consider local businesses that rely on imported machinery or materials. When the dinar is stronger, they pay less for the same products. Suddenly, margins improve, production increases, and jobs are created. This multiplier effect spreads across the economy, creating opportunities that were previously unaffordable. It is almost like pressing a fast-forward button on development, and the interesting part is that it comes from currency management, not new taxes, not increased borrowing, but smarter financial strategy. For ordinary citizens, the benefits are real and tangible. It is not just about big business contracts and oil pipelines. It is about cheaper food bills, lower transportation costs, and more purchasing power for families who have been struggling with inflation. The government has been working quietly behind the scenes to prepare for this moment, signaling daily that the change is coming and that they are serious about removing inefficiencies in pricing and spending. When the dinar is stronger, these benefits are not abstract. They hit wallets and businesses, instantly creating a sense of momentum and optimism. There was also a political dimension to consider. Laws that were previously stalled due to cost concerns can now move forward because their financial impact is mitigated by the stronger currency. This is a unique situation where economic tools directly influence legislative efficiency. Instead of waiting for external funding or additional loans, the government can proceed with projects, knowing the adjusted exchange rate will make implementation smoother. This is bold strategic thinking and shows a level of planning that few people expected in Iraq's current political landscape. Investors around the world are watching closely because a stronger dinar changes the risk profile for international projects. When contracts are priced in a more stable and valuable currency, foreign companies are more likely to engage. They see lower risk, higher potential returns, and a government that is actively managing its resources. This is exactly the kind of environment that can attract long-term investment and support economic growth in sectors that were previously underfunded or ignored. The key takeaway is that currency strength is not just a number on a chart, it is a lever for real change. It affects law implementation, pricing, business viability, and the everyday life of citizens. When Iraq adjusts the exchange rate and uses the dinar strategically, these big laws suddenly become cheaper, easier to pass, and faster to implement. This is a rare convergence of economic management and political strategy that could have long-lasting effects on the country's development trajectory. What makes this moment particularly striking is the speed at which changes can occur. The moment the dinar strengthens projects that seemed unaffordable yesterday become possible today. This is the kind of financial alchemy that catches attention and has the potential to transform perceptions about Iraq, both domestically and internationally. It is a signal that the government is serious about economic modernization and ready to use every tool at its disposal to stabilize and strengthen the country. For viewers watching from outside Iraq, this is an opportunity to understand how currency policy directly impacts laws and projects. It is not abstract theory, it is happening in real time. The effect on oil, gas, and budgetary laws is just the beginning. The domino effect could extend to trade, education, healthcare, and infrastructure, creating a ripple of benefits that touches every corner of the economy. Stronger dinar is not just a number, it is a tool of transformation, and anyone paying attention can see the implications unfolding in. Summary: Iraq is quietly preparing to use the dinar as a lever to make big laws cheaper, faster, and more effective. By adjusting the exchange rate, using the currency in trade, and pricing everything in stronger dinars, the government is creating conditions where projects are viable, budgets stretch further, and citizens benefit directly. It is a bold move that combines economic insight with political strategy, and it has the potential to reshape the landscape of law implementation and everyday life in Iraq. This is the kind of story that makes you sit up, take notice, and understand that currency strength can be as powerful as legislation in shaping the future of a nation. You found this update helpful? Smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for daily Bobby King, Iraqi Dinar news. Support the channel and join our community as we track all the big laws, oil, gas, and budget updates that could impact the dinar's value. Share this video with friends and fellow investors so nobody misses the moment when things start moving. Remember, staying informed today could mean getting ahead tomorrow.